Good afternoon, my viewers. It's me, Violetta. Happy Thanksgiving Day or weekend to everyone in Canada. We are celebrating earlier than Americans, 1 month earlier.
Okay.
Yes, I'm ready for questions. I don't know them.
Okay, so let's start with Marie Jovanovic.
Brave woman. How
Yeah.
brave. I love it to watch her. Was walking like a soldier. I'm on a duty. I'm going to do what is right. I love it. The body language was saying so much how much adrenaline was in her veins that moment when she was walking.
Yeah.
Forward and backward, and after the being grilled for so many hours.
So she was going into battle, huh?
She went, but she was so proud of herself.
In her opening remarks to Congress, Marie Jovanovic said, "The American State Department has been attacked and hollowed out from within." Though the rest of her testimony was not shared to the public, it sounds as though she alleges the State Department has been taken over by certain interests. Uh, what did she mean by her remark? Who was she talking about? Whose interest?
It's all the umbrella of people who are hanging. It's like puppets hanging from umbrella. So if Trump is the umbrella, they are puppets of Trump hanging from the umbrella.
Who is the umbrella?
I'm saying if Trump is the umbrella,
Uh-huh.
those are like puppets.
But is Trump the umbrella, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yes. And he wants to put everything upside down. He wants to do everything like flipping. Everything. I don't know, but it's the flipping movement that I have seen. Like standing upside down. So he wants to destroy or make everything his way. He is standing on his legs wide open.
Yeah.
And on the thing, and he wants something to flip upside down. So he wants everyone to flip his way.
When push comes to shove and Trump is under, is charged with criminal things, will he flip? Will Trump ever flip?
He will be shooting this way, that way, that way. I don't know if you can call this flip. He will be making targets everywhere.
So you'll just be passing the blame, you think?
Everyone is guilty, not him. And he will be shooting, like looking for targets everywhere.
Okay. So next question. Senior advisor to Mike Pompeo, Michael McKinley, has resigned in protest of Mike Pompeo's abuse of the State Department personnel who have been dragged into the Trump-Ukraine scandal. With Michael McKinley resigning from the State Department and Maria Jovanovic's opening remarks about the State Department, will the Secretary of the State Department, Mike Pompeo, be fired? So with all these people underneath him going against him, will Pompeo be fired?
I don't know if you can see it. It's someone on a stage. It's performing. It has a lot of lights lighting him. I don't know if that means that he is fired. I don't know. He will be still on the stage. Trump will be still holding to him until Trump will fire him. Not that he will be fired by others, not by Congress, not by... That's what you meant?
Well, only Trump can fire him.
Yeah. It's like Trump will give him a goblet with some poison. How you can...
How do you know it's poison?
I have that feeling like it's a witch kind of giving a poison thing to... I don't know. I have just the feeling that it's a poison. Trump is not a drinker. Why would he give someone a goblet with drinking?
Will Mike Pompeo recuse himself from the Ukraine scandal?
Can he?
Yeah, he should. He should have already.
Wheel of Fortune. He will take a risk. He will still stay on it.
He's still gonna play it out.
He will stay. Wheel of Fortune, I saw it, so I think he will still play it. He might be casualties in Trump, for Trump, so Trump might be kind of poison him and dismiss him or put him asleep or whatever he will do with that poisoning thing.
EU Ambassador Gordon Sandlin has agreed to testify on Thursday, October 17th to Congress, despite the State Department trying to block him from testifying.
He wanted to testify last week and they stopped him White House.
Yeah,
so he got subpoena.
And now he has an excuse to testify.
Yeah.
Will his testimony be honest, or will he be hiding facts that would incriminate Trump?
He still wants to prove that Maria Ivanovich was not a good player. He wants to jeopardize her
testimony.
That's
what I was thinking too. There's something about it I don't like that he's
testifying. He's twisting Maria's picture.
So he's like a puppet sent in there to
he wants to
damage control
for. But he wanted to have a subpoena, so he's pretending that he's not working for White House this moment.
Yeah.
But he's twisting he wants to scramble the picture cardboard from Maria Ivanovich. So he wants to twist something.
You saw him twisting her picture.
Yeah, it's like...
Fox News anchor Shepard Smith, who clashed with Fox opinion hosts, you know, those guys that pretend they're anchors, but they're just giving their opinion, like Judge Judy or...
That whole Fox News is just propaganda.
Yeah. And so he's clashed with Fox opinion hosts who act like they're on the Trump payroll. He finally had enough and quit Fox News. Will other respectable Fox News anchors be inspired to hit Trump harder, or will they succumb to the network propaganda praising Trump?
They will have face half white, half...
Excuse me. There's another one coming. No, it's fine.
They will have painted face, half white, half black. So they will be
playing both sides.
Both sides. Sorry, not that. I know that Bruce Willis, I think he's one of them, and then there is a judge, Neapolitano, who is in Fox News, and he can speak up his mind. So there is not only that Smith was not the only one who was not brainwashed, but they will be trying to have both sides of everything.
What's Shepard Smith's best path to take to find more success now that he's quit Fox? What should he do?
Right now, he will relax. He will try to calm himself down, relax for some time, like taking vacation, and after that, I think he will be looking somewhere for the anchor to be hired by the MSNBC or some big company will hire him. He was good.
Will he go back to being a news anchor again?
Oh yes, but he will not get that much money anymore.
Not as much as Fox.
No, his structure of his house is not going to be as solid as it was before.
Will he be happier?
he will be moving around more, and he will be like a ventilator for the fresh air, so he will have more freedom, maybe more better view. But if you are hanging from the ceiling as a ventilator, you feel you have you're changing the air, so you will feel more vibrant. But he was paying so well. I think million 600 a year.
It's not bad.
Not bad. And to quit that?
Right? Yeah.
And he must be paying something because there will be some casualties on his side for breaking up the contract. That's my guessing. I'm not expert, and I don't know even if that's the correct amount of money, or if it was more. I don't.
I got a question about the Kurds. Yeah, it's
hard.
It's a hard subject. Well, Trump is saying that the Kurds should, try and find another ally. Which country is the best ally to team with the Kurds?
Babushka country, Russia.
Russia.
They will be trying to go back to Russia.
Is that what Putin wanted?
Yeah. His imperium is growing. It's about 30 million people, or 30 few million.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a
huge amount of people.
We looked that up just before the video.
Yeah.
And they're all spread out through the Middle East, but that's the population of Canada.
I think we are bigger now, 40 or whatever.
Hold on, I'm going to Google this. But that's a lot of people.
I think when we came to Canada, it was 20 million, and now I think it's around 40. But you don't check those numbers. So
Canada is 37.
Oh.
So it's
and
a
Poland
decent amount of people.
Similar amount of.
It's a decent amount of people without a country.
Yeah.
Will them teaming up with Russia be good for them in the long run? Will the Kurds get their own country one day?
They will be just played. It's just playing them. They are not, if you are just an instrument like violin, they are playing you. They are playing on your emotions. Violin is very emotional instrument. So they are just played. I can't promise them that they will.
They have no other choice, huh?
They have to survive. They have to survive, and they will let themselves to be played because what they can do. And Russia and Turkish are kind of intertwined.
Will the next American president try to help the Kurds?
Too much water over the waterfall. No one will trust anymore because they don't know who the next president will be in a few years. How could you trust someone after Trump? Trump is destroying all the Americans' reputation. Buttigieg had today interview, and he said those soldiers' pride was taken away from them. The American soldiers, they lose the pride because they were working with those people.
Yeah.
And they feel very abandoned. They feel backstabbed too.
And they're going to carry that with them to wherever they're stationed. They
will never trust the government anymore.
Will America begin to have a fallout between the government and the military? Will the military start gaining its own power?
Are you asking questions?
Well, a lot of countries are taken over by the military. Military coups happen.
You have to help me. I know that there is a figurine in the Star Wars, and I'm not a Star Wars. I think I saw a long time ago. I'm not a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
The green figurine with the ears, big eyes. I see his face. Who is he? What?
Yoda?
what his role is.
He's the most spiritual being in. He's like the teacher of the Jedi way. He's like the master. So
Very positive.
he's very positive. He's a force for good.
So they will have to trust something. They will sleep on it right now. They will have the eyes closed. And eventually, I think the military, if the new government will be chosen, they will be. No, I'm feeling.
Can we go to the? I'm
showing
curious.
me
I
what
want to know what the Yoda thing means.
this means.
Because the question was, will the military separate from the government? Like, will there?
They will have to regain the spirituality connection with everything. Otherwise, they can't exist in that. The government is one way, and Trump, and I don't think those generals respect him. Because if someone is coming out of the blue and telling, oh, I have to make up with Turkish and, let them to do whatever they want because I have hotels there. No, that he said that, but we know that he has some hotels in Turkey and he was working on...
We said there's some backdoor deals between him and Turkey.
So the Turkey has that maybe on some conversation with him and now they can blackmail him. And he's dancing like a monkey for them.
So what does Yoda mean?
Yeah. Say cut.
Yoda. Okay.
Cut. Uh-oh, those 2 cards fell down. 3. So that's the answer. There will be disasters. There will be some drama going on. And yesterday I was watching the building being destroyed by military guy in 1987 in Oklahoma, Tim McAbee.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But because you were a kid, he put a truck in the government building and blew out.
Oh yeah, he blew up half the Oklahoma,
Yeah.
City Hall or something.
The government building. So they have to watch because those army people will be desperate. They are losing, and he was saying, Timothy McVeigh, that he's losing trust in the government.
Mm-hmm.
They will have to rejuvenate. Only the spiritual way they can rejuvenate them.
So you're saying that American soldiers are...
Because they will feel like they are prisoners they don't have rights to speak up their minds.
So he's taken everything that was good about being a soldier away from them.
The prideness.
So they're going to rebel.
Well, Americans are staying in Poland now. And my mom is telling me, don't say anything bad about Trump because we love him. I said, how can you love him? Oh, he's doing so much good for Poland. And I said, Mom, he can turn on in a split second and leave Polish people on the mercy of Russia. He's sending American troops there. They are having a good time when it's a peace. But there will be a war. He might pull them, all of them.
Well, what happens if there's a war in Iran now? Well, then Poland is all of a sudden a target.
Yeah, and Putin doesn't like that those Americans are staying in Poland and they are staying in Romania. So Putin is upset about that. And my mom is 94 and she is still very interested in politics, but she is brainwashed by I think that was the answer that jumped out by itself.
So the question was, will the American military
I think there will be some people in the military that will feel like McAbee, and unless they will
anarchists.
Spiritually rejuvenate them, they will be upset with Trump and the government.
Yeah.
Those soldiers don't have... they have prideness.
Yeah, because the government doesn't have
They make friends in Poland. When they are staying for a few years, they make friends in Poland. They make a lot of friends in Germany. When they were, my brother lives in Germany. Next to him was American soldier living there for many years, and yeah, we had a nice barbecue. That the guy knew English perfectly. He was American, but my brother was learning from him English.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was so nice to chat with someone when I was in Germany.
That's wonderful. I don't know how that fits into this.
No, but I'm saying when people are stationary in some country,
Yeah,
after work, they are making friends around themselves.
that becomes their home.
That becomes their home and they are friends. And then when they have to abandon,
That's a disgusting feeling, yeah.
they feel so bad about themselves.
Abandon, knowing that they're going to die.
Yes, and that's what I'm
And
coming.
these are people that might have saved your life.
Yeah, and you were sitting with those people, chatting, having nice barbecue and wine, and
Meeting their families.
families not growing next to each other for several years.
Will some of these soldiers come back to America?
They will come back angry. They will come back angry, and they have to watch for that, because there will be some rebellions. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Give each other hugs. Be nice to each other. Enjoy every moment that you have your loved ones around you. Bye-bye. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online. Choose the type of reading. Choose the length. Choose the date and the time. Fill out your informations. Click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done.